Oh my gosh. The next episode. Out of all the episodes, aside maybe what comes later, so far I am nervous, really nervous about this one. Because it's Jacques Chenier, and pretty much everyone's gonna go to the dinner table, and things could go wrong in a number of ways.
Only my father would turn a hostile takeover into a fluffy PR move. On the news, he said he just wanted to break bread and hash things out. Maybe it won't be so bad. We do want the general to start opening up to these people, right?
Yeah, but on his terms. Ironwood's going to be locked in a room at his rival's own dinner party. Jacques says he's happy to moderate, but all that really means is he'll be the one controlling the conversation.
Not hard to imagine how that's gonna play out. I still can't believe he won. Robin was supposed to be the people's champion, wasn't she? There's just too many coincidences.
You really think your dad might have something to do with Salem?
I think my father would do whatever it takes to win. And we should do the same. Meaning, well, no one knows your dad better than you. And out of everyone going tonight, I'd say you're the only one who could snoop around the house and not be questioned. If Jacques Chenier up to something, I think we should know what it is.
Isn't the rest of Team RWBY gonna be in there? Oh, yes they are.
Sir, with all due respect, you'd have to pay me.
Still kind of nervous.
Good evening, everyone.
Where's Klein?
What an interesting way to say, hello, dear brother, how have you been? I'm afraid you won't find him here. He was let go.
Ah,
I can't imagine why.
son of a bitch.
General, exactly how large do
He
you
got
think
fired.
the table is?
I happen to know it's enormous, but most of my guests will be on standby in case the council requests additional eyewitnesses. Until then, I'm sure they'll be happily celebrating your father's victory.
For those of you joining us in the dining room, please follow me.
Wish us luck. I mean, they already invited you, didn't they?
Care for a drink, sir?
No thanks. I think I'll just stick to patrolling the grounds.
Patrolling the grounds?
Words out of my mouth.
Right, well, don't wander off, don't break anything, and be ready in case the general calls on you.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Let's see them out of house and home.
Counterpoint, how about we do wander off, consider breaking things, and then all that other stuff. I'll be in touch.
Dear sister, I was hoping we could use this time to catch up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I have to know. Why did you go through so much trouble to leave home, only to come crawling back? This might be a problem.
General Ironwood, please. Have a seat.
Councilman Sleet. Councilwoman Camilla.
Councilwoman Hill would have had a nice ring to it. Though I suppose I should just be grateful I got invited to the table.
Miss Hill, that vigor of yours is precisely why we're grateful to have you with us tonight.
What is she doing here?
Yeah.
What we're all doing here, James, addressing the concerns of our kingdom. Which means we have much to discuss.
Indeed. I was hoping we could start by...
Are we safe with her here, by the way? I do recall some confusion regarding her involvement in that horrific massacre.
As the official report stated, that footage was doctored. Penny is completely under my control.
I was gonna suggest she's under your control.
Concerning?
Let's talk about exactly what it is you control.
Why won't this kid buzz off?
We need to do something.
What was
Just-
that earlier about breaking things?
Oh, come on.
Well, Whitley, I'm sure the company is lucky to have you. But if you'll pardon me...
And where exactly is it that you're going?
Careful! That's your food coming through!
Right, the company has promised me my own parking space. Thank you. Care for a drink? Don't mind if I do.
Oh no! Look out!
I'm going to go get some more.
Oh! I should be laughing that Whiteley is getting a drink spilled at him, but I kind of feel bad for the woman. Unless she's a bitch, but I don't think she is a bitch. I'm sorry, but I'm not laughing.
If you'll excuse me.
Well, at least that's one obstacle. Well, that's one less obstacle.
Operated with a fair amount of autonomy for the past few years, James. But what we need now is for you to work with us.
Sir, I have...
It's obvious that no kingdom intends to declare war on Atlas. We had no involvement in the incident at Haven. We have proof our drones weren't acting on orders at Beacon. At this point, the closure of Atlas borders is only serving to hurt our relations with the rest of the world.
The rest of the world? It's hurting us. The people of Atlas are suffering, and they want to know why.
Quite right, Miss Hill. And I'm afraid there's more than just your choices that have brought harm to our citizens as of late. Have your forces found any additional evidence as to who is slaughtering innocent civilians down in Mantle?
That is an ongoing investigation, the details of which are classified, I'm afraid.
I'm afraid of the ever-growing list of classified information you seem to be keeping. I asked our fellow councilman here to shed some light on your Amity Coliseum project, and as it turns out, they know about as much as I do.
Even you don't know?
The Amity Project will help with all of the issues you presented. But you have to understand that discretion is a top priority at this time.
Are you saying you don't trust us?
You can't just buy trust like everything else. You have to earn it.
I couldn't have said it better myself. General, if I may be blunt, you have spent what little trust this council had left in you. The hacker who turned Atlas drones against us was never captured. Whoever's been murdering your critics is still at large. How are we supposed to give you our trust when you've given us nothing as of late?
That's not what...
Winter. That's enough.
Excuse me.
Did she nearly bump that woman? Oh my gosh.
Miss Schnee? Is everything okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Keep up the great work.
Keep up the great work. Oh my gosh.
Hello, darling.
It's her mother. Is gosh darn.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. I just let my emotions get the better of me.
What do you mean?
You wouldn't understand.
Oh. Right.
No. What I mean is, this place holds
holds a lot of memories for me specifically. I thought I was in control, but you heard me. I sounded like a petulant child.
I thought you sounded fine. You were just speaking from your heart.
And that is precisely the problem. I should have just stayed in line.
I guess you're right. I don't understand.
I'm sorry I couldn't come down for your party. I'm afraid I'm not feeling well.
It's okay, Mom. It's fine.
What are you doing in your father's office?
Just looking for something I left.
That's right, you left. You left.
I need to use Father's computer.
Why?
Because I think he may have done something. Something wrong.
I thought we all simply assumed that at this point.
Yes, well, some of us are trying to do something about it.
There is so much tension. It's just, oh my gosh.
He started locking his home computer. But he still has blind spots.
You're helping her?
You put a camera in here?
I put them in every room of this house. For our safety, in case I ever need it. You haven't come back to stay, have you?
No.
No.
Good.
What? Hold on. Wait a minute. I've stated this in my previous episode reaction, and I'll say it again. I've read one RWBY comic starring the mother. I actually thought that she was a nice person from the outside, but on the inside, she's a scumbag. It's because those two have been capturing the deer, and I don't know, something about mother taking the credit, but Wise is asking for the credit and stuff, and she realized about how all of this is wrong due to coming back from Beacon, so she let the deer go. With her mother watching from the window, by the way. But here she's helping Wise. I'm just a bit confused, that's all. Because I've read the comic.
A man came by. I'm afraid your father may be involved in something more dangerous than he realizes. No matter what happens, Weiss, please don't forget about your brother.
Whitley wants nothing to do with me.
Nor do we want to do...
You left him alone. With us.
Who are you?
You got the evidence. Wait. Did he turn the heater off?
Hey, Mom, it's snowing.
A bit of a light kind of rant. It's only been snowing once or twice from where I'm at in Kentucky, and I never had a white Christmas for the past few years. I only had a tropical Christmas. I just hate it when it's not snowing in winter. Okay, but in all seriousness, Mama Shani, sorry, she probably has a name. I forgot what it is. I read the captions, but I probably forgot. But in the comic, I'm sorry, I'm a bit confused because I kind of got the assumption that she's a nice woman, but from the outside, but she's a scumbag on the inside. But she gives the evidence to Weiss. I mean, it's great. We could be one step closer to exposing Jocks for the scumbag he really is. But that's kind of weird. And even though she's clearly crying and stuff, she understands and she's fine with Weiss not staying at home. She's fine going with Weiss going out, being a hero and stuff. And I find it weird that Robin Hill, who's pretty much a vigilante at this point, be invited. We never see how the rest of the dinner played out, but I can assume it's gonna end badly because at this point he's in deep shit. Ironwood. And apparently, from what I'm getting at the end of the episode, there's like these heaters supposed to keep everything warm, but they've been powered down. And it started to get worse and worse. Like, it just went from like, are we gonna have like the equivalent of the Ice Age or something if the heaters are not on? And on a side note, I wish I was laughing that Whiteley is getting wine spilled and he's like, will you please excuse me? That could have been funny, but if it wasn't for the woman getting splattered and then crying about it before running off, I would have found it funny, but they kind of ruined it. I am glad to see him getting spilled, but it's kind of ruined. I'm sorry if you hate me for not finding that funny. But they got one loss, but they managed to get rid of Whiteley because he clearly wasn't leaving Weiss alone. But that's out of the way, thankfully. And we got the evidence. Actually, here's a bit of a side note. A certain RWBY fan that I know of once commented that he wants to see Yang pretty much punch Whiteley in the nuts. Get what's coming to it. He hates douchebags, I can tell. But it would be nice to see Yang punching him in the balls, would it? I highly doubt that's gonna happen, but we can all wish. We can all dream. Is now the real question. Now, how's the rest of the dinner gonna play out? though, with Josh and Ironwood, because Ironwood's spending a lot of trust, and the trust with the council man and woman, and it's starting to run low. So, yeah, I'm not sure if he'll be granted one extra day, Deus Ex Machina extra day, and then if he is, could White show the evidence? And I was like, hey, I know we had issues last night, but Josh is working with one of the bad guys. He's supposed to be dead and stuff. I don't know. I'm still a bit nervous about this whole thing. I mean, we got the evidence, but jeez. And yeah, what a dick Whiteley is. I mean, Wise just wants to enter throughout the mansion, but Whiteley is clearly not letting him go. But thanks to Ruby and her friends, we managed to solve that. Thank you, Ruby. It was an intense episode, but I don't think it's as nearly as bad as I thought it would be, thank goodness. Anyways, that's all the time I have. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel if you like what you see. Have a good day or night and take care. And let's hope things are getting better as time moves on with RWBY. Let's hope.